Palace 2. Tottenham 0, Crystal Palace 2. Of course, you know the matches that are going on. So, Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Of course, Kylian Mbappe just scored his 25th goal of the season. So, we have Kylian Mbappe level on goals with Robert Lewandowski. So, that's the way it is right now. And then you have Kylian Mbappe moving forward. Oh, they won't let him go. Pedri, Frankie de Jong, and then you have this is Barcelona finding themselves in unfamiliar circumstances. Okay, Ferran Torres, and then of course goes for a corner kick. Good defending by Chouameni against Ferran Torres. Oh, nice one, nice one, nice one. Nice one, nice one, nice one. So, here's the way it is. So, for end of first half, you have Bayern Leverkusen 1, Borussia Dortmund 2. Bayern Leverkusen 1, Borussia Dortmund 2. So, that's it. That's it, the way it is in the Bundesliga. You know, these two teams so far this season, they've met 3 solid times. Oh, Gerard Martin. Oh, couldn't keep hold of that. So, you have, they've met 3 times this season already. First of all, in the Spanish La Liga, you had Real Madrid hosting the first of the meetings. We had it Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 4. That was a serious thrashing. You know, they don't carry and play at all. That was Real Madrid thoroughly beaten, thoroughly humbled. Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 4. The match where Rafinha scored twice. Oh, that was a cross, but nobody to connect. Wow, 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 wow. A cross from Garcia, but nobody was able to actually connect that ball. Ferran Torres couldn't connect. And now goal kick goes to Real Madrid. You have Thibaut Courtois telling the players to go in. Wants to play the ball in. Okay, so Mbappe chasing down the ball in the box. Nobody. All right, Vinicius. You have is the 56th goal in the Premier League. Nottingham Forest versus Leicester City. You have Nottingham Forest 2 and Leicester City 1. Of course, you know already Leicester City are already relegated. Lamine Yamal, you know, quickly dispossess of the ball there. Was a very dangerous man. Vini Jr. Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe was goal number 2 for Mbappe. Goal number 2 for Kylian Mbappe. And then Frankie de Jong is complaining about a foul on Lamine Yamal. So they'll have to take a look at that to see if it's a foul or not. Kylian Mbappe has his second goal of the night. Is this an and then of course taking a look at that ball, if Kylian Mbappe is offside. Oh, and then you have to take a good look at that, and then the referee is it talking about a foul on Lamine Yamal? Oh, that wasn't really a foul. I don't think this is a foul. This doesn't look like a foul on Yamin Lamau. I think the goal is going to stand. So watching the replay, you feel it's not really a foul on Lamin Yamal. Then if this stands, Real Madrid will go. If they win, or if Real Madrid wins this game, Real Madrid will move to 78 points. That is just a point. Okay, the goal stands Real Madrid 2 with his 26th goal of this season. Well, this is one Barcelona team you can't write off, especially when it comes to scoring goals. Pedri. Oh. All right. Tchouaméni heads the ball. Pedri crosses the ball into the box there, but Tchouaméni heads the ball out for a corner kick. Because it's part of the four-man defense for Real Madrid this afternoon. That's Aurelien Tchouaméni. It's just in about 15 minutes, Real Madrid have 2 goals already. And then really Barcelona. Pedri. Lamine Yamal with a shot, but Thibaut Courtois was waiting for the ball right there. Nice. Thibaut Courtois pushes it out, otherwise could have been in the back of the net. That was a nice. Whoa! Headed down by Gerard Martinez. But gone for a goal kick. So, like we mentioned, they've met 3 times already this season. Barcelona with 3 wins. 3. Rafinha is going. Still Rafinha. Now clearance, and then it goes for another corner kick for Barcelona. Barcelona are threatening the back line of Real Madrid. Of course, cleared by Dani Ceballos for a corner kick. Oh, wow, what a shot! Oh, a decent save by Thibaut Courtois right there. That's one. What a shot by Gerard Martin. Another corner for Barcelona. Oh. Whoa. What a goal. Go by Eric Garcia. 2-1. Hey. 2-1. I told you, don't write this Barcelona team off. It's 2-1 already. Eric Garcia. Oh my goodness. It's barely 20 minutes. It's barely 20 minutes. And of course, in the 18th minute, Eric Garcia has pulled one out. He's pulled one back. Nice corner. And then, of course, Thibaut Courtois nowhere to be found. Lay low. It's raining goals here. It's raining goals right here. Okay, it's gone. That's it. Bellingham couldn't do anything about that. So, okay. Real Madrid, no offside, definitely from that match, definitely. From that second Kylian Mbappe goal, no offside. And then, of course, Lamine Yamal was also no foul. So, but, game on. Oh my goodness. Throw in Real Madrid. Oh. So, like I was saying, this season so far, the sides have met 3 times. First in La Liga, it was Real Madrid 0, and then Barcelona 4. And then you have Rafinha scoring a brace of his 17 goals this season. 2 were scored against Real Madrid in the league. Rafinha scoring a brace. Lamine Yamal scored 1, and then Robert Lewandowski scored a brace in that match. Rafinha scored 1, and Lamine Yamal scored also 1. Now that's on Rafinha tried to make a cross. Second half between Bayer Leverkusen and Borussia Dortmund starts. Of course, Borussia Dortmund leading 2-1 against Xabi Alonso's Bayern Leverkusen. Chegba, of course, you know Xabi Alonso will be going, will be resuming. We're resuming at Real Madrid at the end of the season, because it's likely to take Real Madrid to the Club World Cup. Lamine Yamal dispossessed of the ball. I think fouled in the process as well, because the referee is telling them, calm down, calma, take it easy. Okay. De Jong, Gerard Martin, Pedri on the head of the box. Frank. Gerard Martin crosses. Oh my goodness, in the box. That was so close. Frank Garcia. Barcelona very much on the front foot now. And then, okay. All right. A complaint by Frank de Jong there that he was pulled in the box. Eric Garcia with the throw in. Okay. It's another throw in to Asensio clears the ball out for a throw in. Oh, need to be very careful there. Ball cleared out. Okay, who is there? All right, so throw in. Asensio cleared the ball out. So, Lamine Yamal. And then Lamine Yamal. Of course, and it's a corner. I think this is about the 7th or the 8th corner kick for Barcelona here. And Lamine Yamal is already there. Okay, quickly taking. Rafinha, oh. Lamine Yamal. Lamine plays a shot, but a limb shot easily gathered by Thibaut Courtois. Easily gathered by Thibaut Courtois. So, oh, Dani Ceballos, I think he was fouled from the back there by Dani Olmo. Oh. Uh, Real Madrid are playing this game with all their heart, having lost the three previous meetings that they met Barcelona this season. So you expect that they will do everything within their means to win this one. They want to do everything. Okay, Chesney, and then Kylian Mbappe is just as much as possible. Okay. Oh. Thibaut Courtois with a nice clearance. Nicely cleared out. Eric Garcia. Okay. Oh. Asensio fouls Ferran right there. Then the Barcelona players are asking for, is it a yellow card or something? But no way, no way, no way. That's just a foul. And then it's a free kick. Free kick goes to Barcelona. Free kick goes to Barcelona. Oh. You're scared that if this go, oh sorry, if this match ends in a draw in first half, Barcelona could just do something very terrible, very dangerous in the second half. But don't forget, we'll be expecting your whatever you feel, your comments. It's okay. I think it's Bellingham had a touch on that for it's probably a corner kick for Barcelona. Rafinha without one, and then a cross by a touch on Bellingham had a touch on that. So Barcelona has 8 corners right now. 8 corners. Just about the 26 minutes. Rafinha. That was a very long corner that missed everybody. Then has gone for the throw into Real Madrid on the other side. That was the corner that resulted in the goal. Eric Garcia scored. You know. So throw in. Was kicked out. Uh, Real Madrid are trying very hard, and then of course they've succeeded so far. They're just trying to break the offside trap, counter attack Barcelona. The way it worked for Inter Milan, in the Champions League against Barcelona. That's what Real Madrid are trying to do, and then it has worked, and it has produced 2 goals so far. As Kubasi back to Chesney. De Jong. Yamal. All right, Yamal again. A foul. Valverde. That was a very rough foul on Lamine Yamal. I think it looked like a deliberate attempt to make sure Yamal maybe as a that was you know, just to ensure that Yamal does not maybe does not really play well. Uh, and it's a free kick. Then the Omo to take it. Okay. Pedri, Lameo, and then okay, that's it's El Clasico. Don't forget, it's El Clasico. About the fourth of the season. They've met so far. This is the second time they will be meeting in the league this season, definitely. And then they've met also in the Copa del Rey final. They met also in the Spanish Super Cup on three previous occasions. It was all Barcelona, and as it is right now, Rafinha, Yamal, who is this? Oh, that was proper. That wasn't properly handled, and Yamal had to go for it. So, right, keep your comments coming in if you're watching. Keep your comments coming in. Just running live commentary. This is live football Nigeria. Running live commentary on the match. Oh, Fermin. What's that? All right, play resumes. All right, Frankie de Jong, Pedri, of course, confirmed one of the best, as it is, one of the best. Apparently, as it is undoubtedly the should I say arguably, oh, the best midfielder in the world right now. So you can say definitely is a Rafinha scores. You can see what I say. Rafinha scores. Barcelona 3. Barcelona 3. Real Madrid 2. What in the world is this? The story has changed. 33 minutes. Barcelona 3. Real Madrid 2. And Rafinha's 18th goal of the season. Hey. And again, Real Madrid have found themselves behind against Barcelona. What is this? What is this? Did Real Madrid grow too confident? Did they sleep? These Barcelona boys are not smiling. They are not taking it easy. For this is, although it's not over, and you have a feeling that there is still going to rain more goals, whether before the end of the first half or even into the second half. The last time that they met, the rain of red cards, about 3 Real Madrid players were blessed with red cards. Lucas Vasquez, Antonio Rudiger, because the anger by that man was just so much, and he had to be slapped, he had to be thoroughly banned by the league management. And now, Barcelona take the lead once again. For that loss, and of course, for being beaten by Arsenal in the chased out of the Champions League by Arsenal, it actually cost Don Carlo Ancelotti his job. But will Xabi Alonso be able to help? Ferran pulled down. Yellow card to Aurelien Tchouameni. And then you are scared that Real Madrid may pick up a red card in this match. Tchouameni is the last man, and you feel that as the last man, he should get a red card. You feel that he should get a red card. You feel that he should get a red card. Everybody on Barca's bench is asking for a red card on Aurelien Tchouameni, but it's going to be, everything is really going to go bad, because it's like Real Madrid have no solution to this rampaging Barcelona side. Real Madrid have no solution. So Barcelona's young boys, the boys from La Masia. Oh, Kubasi couldn't connect, couldn't really send that ball beyond the Thibaut Courtois. But right sent over the bar. It's like Real Madrid don't have an answer to this Barcelona La Masia boys. I think it's as it is. Everything has changed. Everything has changed, despite the fact that Kylian Mbappe scored 2 to open the scoring. He scored 2 goals, but Barcelona boys have leveled. Not only leveled, they have taken the lead against Real Madrid. It's a terrible situation. 4 matches against Real Madrid. Barcelona are leading. Barcelona have won 3. Oh, Barcelona won 3, and then of course the 4th one, they are also leading. And then Real Madrid can count themselves lucky to still be in this match. They can count themselves lucky that they don't have a red card so far. Kylian Mbappe is just shaking his head. Oh my goodness. The first time they met, like I mentioned, in La Liga, it was 4-0. 4 goals to Barcelona and 0 to Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, Santiago Bernabeu. And then the second match, that was in the Spanish Super Cup. Spanish Super Cup. It was 2-5. Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 5. That was how it ended. And then, of course, Rafinha scored a brace. Lamine Yamal scored 1. Lewandowski scored a penalty. And then, of course, Alejandro Balde also scored. Wojciech Szczesny. Whoa! Gerard Martin. Oh, not that ball not properly handled by Gerard Martin. Okay, Szczesny has played that one for a throw-in. Carlo Ancelotti does not have a response to these Barcelona boys. They're actually dealing with Don Carlo. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal fouled Vinicius. All right, Szczesny with the ball right now. That wasn't a foul on Lamine Yamal. Gerard Martin. Rafinha, okay, it's a throw in. Rafinha couldn't get back on the ball. So, of course, it's I can't find it. So the first time they met, the second time they met in the Spanish Super Cup, you had Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 5. Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 5. That was how it ended. And then Szczesny had a red card in the 56th minute. Oh my goodness. And then you also have on April 26th in the Copa del Rey final. You know, that was the third time they met this season. You have Barcelona 3, Real Madrid 2. With that heartbreaking goal by Jose Koundé. So heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. So for heartbreaking for Real Madrid, and then that was when Real Madrid got Real Madrid lost the Copa del Rey, and then they got all those red cards to some of their players. Across Rafinha heads, and then over the bar. Gone. Was Rafinha's complaint. Nice cross by Lamine Yamal. Rafinha heads the ball, but couldn't keep the ball down. Just a moment. So, all right. Oh. This is a corner kick. That should be a corner kick. It's a corner, of course. This is oh. One moment you feel. I think that's a straight penalty. It's a straight one. Oh, is this a penalty? Frankie de Jong is saying I didn't have a contact. Oh, that looks like a dive to me by Kylian Mbappe. There's no contact. It looks like there was no contact in that. I think the referee needs to take a look. Okay, it has to be. It's not a penalty. Not a penalty. Of course, it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. And then Mbappe is disappointed. And Rafinha is even asking is asking for a card for Kylian. So it looks. Uh, I think a yellow card has been shown to one of the Barcelona officials on the bench for complaints and all of that. So is this an offside? I think it's an offside right there. Not even. So the scores remain. The scores remain 3. Oh my goodness! Rafinha scored 4-2. 4-4-2. How? Oh my goodness! How fast can things change? How fast can things change? How fast can things change? Barcelona 4, Real Madrid 2. Barcelona 4, Real Madrid 2. If you don't take care of your defense against this Barcelona side, they will score you. They will score. Hey, they will score you. You score 2 against them, you're not safe. You score 3 against them, you're not safe. Ah, oh my goodness. Rafinha, Rafinha scores, and then this is the 44th minute. So you can, of course, wait. At the end of the first half, we are going to definitely we are going to be talking about statistics for first half. That's by the end of the first half. So that was so wrong by Lucas Vasquez. Lucas Vasquez, that was so wrong by him. You know, he's so much too experienced to lose that kind of to make that kind of mistake. That's Lucas Vasquez. And then of course you have Raul Asensio. Is more to Lucas Vasquez. And then Rafinha with his 18th, his 18th or 19th goal of the season. And then you have Federico Valverde on the floor, and there's a vendor. This is looking like it's going to be another win for Barcelona. It's just looking like it's going to be another win or another walk in the park for Barcelona. Hey, okay. All right, you have so as it is right now, Robert Lewandowski is unofficially, you know, he's no longer or officially not the highest goal scorer in the league at the moment. Is Kylian Mbappe is the highest goal scorer in it. You have Travis Scott is excited, of course. You know, is Travis Scott is enjoying his support for Barcelona. You know, and I think even Valverde has been managing some injury over time. Updates. In the Bundesliga, Bayer Leverkusen versus Borussia Dortmund. Of course, by halftime, we'll be giving you updates of all those matches. So you have Bayer Leverkusen, Real Madrid will be down by 4-2. You say, nobody will believe that because all right, Mbappe is offside. He scores a goal, but he was offside. I think that's what they've been trying to do. They want to do a counter attack. Oh, of course, Mbappe is clearly offside there. Full time Tottenham Hotspur, Crystal Palace 2. Because we'll talk about the Premier League. We'll talk about the Premier League at the end of, probably at the end of this match. We'll talk about the Premier League, possibly. Okay. Is the first half? Is the end of the first half. We'll talk about match statistics. Don Carlo must be so tired. Must be so tired of right. Real Madrid took the of course it's halftime. It's halftime, and then Barcelona for Real Madrid. Barcelona for Real Madrid 2. So that is the way it is right now. You can see Don Carlo must be really tired of this Barcelona side right now, because they're really dealing decisively with him. They are really dealing decisively with him. You know. Remember we said they've met 4 times this season, and then 3 times have Barcelona won, and then this is the 4th time Barcelona is leading 4-2 already. It's a very dangerous situation for Real Madrid. And of course, I think for all this season, it's something that Real Madrid will never take. Barcelona beating them 4 times. Definitely, you can't keep your job as a coach, and of course, we know that at the end of the season, Don Carlo, that is Carlo Ancelotti, will definitely be leaving, and then, like they say, Xabi Alonso, a legend, a club legend for Real Madrid, that's Xabi Alonso, will be coming to replace Carlo Ancelotti. By the end of the season. Kylian Mbappe, Real Madrid took the lead in the 5th minute. Kylian Mbappe took the lead with so much excitement, and then of course in the 14th minute he doubled the lead again. By the 14th minute, Barcelona were already 2 goals down, but never celebrate against this Barcelona side. Even if you are 2 goals up, never celebrate against them. It happened against Inter Milan, where they equalized 2-2, and then of course even went ahead. It took some divine intervention for Inter Milan to come back through Francisco Azebi in the 91st minute. That was in the Champions League earlier in the week, and then of course Inter Milan going ahead to win. Inter Milan going ahead to win that match, and then of course they're thereby setting up a final with PSG on May the 31st against PSG in the Champions League. But that is just by the way, who's still be coming. Maybe we'll come back to that. No one knows. Maybe it's full time in the Premier League. Nottingham Forest 2, Leicester City already relegated. They've pulled it back, and then of course leveling on points, leveling on goals 2-2 against Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest were cruising high at the beginning of the season, but all of a sudden they started falling gradually, and then back to 2-2. So I'll give you the the breakdown, or should I say the statistics of this match, and of course the shots on target, Barcelona 7, and then you have to Real Madrid 2 that ended up in the back of the net. So that's how it is. You have oh my goodness, it's a whole lot. The referee Alejandro Hernandez in this match so far has given 3 yellow cards. I think the third yellow card was to Ronald Araujo on the bench of Barcelona, but he's on the bench and he still got a yellow card. So two of the yellow cards to Real Madrid players in the person of Federico Valverde in the 29 minutes, and then of course Aurelian Tchouameni in the 36 minutes. That could have easily been a red card. But it was a yellow card for Aurelian Tchouameni because he was the last man. and that got that, and then fouled. Was it Ferran Torres or Rafinha? He fouled a Barcelona player, but he was lucky enough to have been given a a yellow card. So that is Aurelien Tchouameni. So that's where it is. That's the way it is. That's the way it is for Real Madrid. So you have a couple of players on the on the bench for both sides. You have a couple of players on the bench for both sides. Don't forget, it's Barcelona hosting Real Madrid at the Estadio Olímpico Luis Companys. Estadio Olímpico Luis Companys. So that's that's where it is. That's where it is. So, like we said, shots off target 4 for Barcelona and none for Real Madrid. Possession 63% to Barcelona and 37%. Barcelona, Real Madrid. You have a 63% possession, and then 37% possession to Real Madrid. Corners, you have 8 corners. You have 8 for Barcelona and none for Real Madrid. Offside 0 for Barcelona, and then three offsides for Real Madrid. Fouls are that's offsides, three offsides for Real Madrid. Then for fouls, Barcelona committed 8 fouls and Real Madrid committed 7. Of course, yellow cards, like I mentioned earlier, you have one to Barcelona, which went to one to Barcelona, definitely, which went to that's Ronaldo Araujo, who is on the bench, and then of course 2 to Real Madrid. So Thibaut Courtois has been the busier of the two goalkeepers. Have been saved 3 goal bound goals, and then goal kicks has been 3 to Real Madrid and none to Barcelona. So that's the way it is for statistics. We go straight to the matches, different matches that have been played in the different leagues. It ended. Oh my goodness. So we'll go to different matches that are still being played. Different matches that are still being played. You have let's say to the different matches that have been played. Which ones have they finished? Which one are they still playing? You have Newcastle in the Premier League. You have Newcastle won against Chelsea earlier today, 2-0, 2-0 in the Premier League today. Manchester United against West Ham. Manchester lost 0-2 to West Ham, and then Nottingham Forest just finished 2-2 between Nottingham Forest and then Leicester City, and of course between Tottenham and Crystal Palace it ended Tottenham nil, and Crystal Palace 2, and of course also it's expected by 4:30 you're going to be having Liverpool at Anfield against Arsenal by 4:30. That in about 10 minutes from now you're going to have Liverpool versus Arsenal. That's what you're going to be having in about 10 minutes from now. But in the Spanish La Liga, but if Barcelona wins this match, it could be over for La Liga this season. It could be picking because they can start celebrating. All right, so let's just start with the La Liga matches. Of course, La Liga started on Friday night, May 2025. You have La Palmas played 0-1 against Rayo Vallecano. Rayo Vallecano won that one, and then of course yesterday, May 10 in La Liga, you have Valencia beating Getafe 3-0. You have Celta Vigo 3, Sevilla 2. You have Girona 0, Villarreal 1, and then that match between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. Real Sociedad, Atletico 4, and Real Sociedad 0. You have Alexander Solo, the Norwegian, scoring Four solid goals against Real Sociedad, breaking his tally this season to 17 goals. One more than Julian Alvarez. We suspended. For the match. So it was in that match. Uh, it was yesterday. It was Atletico Madrid 4, Real Sociedad nil. Alexander, of course, he actually scored his hat-trick in a record 3 minutes. So it has become the fastest hat-trick in La Liga. The fastest, of course, it was previously the record was held by Bebeto, the legendary Brazilian, which he scored for Deportivo La Coruña way back 1995. That was about 30 years ago. Way back 1995. That's Bebeto scored that trick for Deportivo La Coruña. So, but in 2025. That record for the fastest hat-trick in La Liga has been broken by a Norwegian in the name Alexander Solot. Another Norwegian. They have this goal scorers in Norway. You have another one who is one of the top scorers, top goal pusher, in the English Premier League. What's his name again? All right. You know his name. So that's the way it is. That's the way it is. In the for that's where it is in the La Liga. In La Liga, that's where it is. So the Norwegian, that's Erling Haaland, is one of the top goal pushers in the world. So Erling Haaland is that goal scorer who is also very hot, in the world right now. So that was how it ended yesterday, and then of course today in La Liga, it's between Leganes and Espanyol. It's Leganes 3, Espanyol 2, and of course right now it's Barcelona 4, Real Madrid 2, and then you have still to come. You have Athletic Club against Deportivo Alaves, and then of course Real Betis still to play against Osasuna. So what do we do? Says to play against Osasuna. So how does the La Liga table, how does it stand right now? If it ends like this, Barcelona will be on 82 points, which is very, very much likely to happen. Barcelona will be on 82 points, and Real Madrid will be on 70, will remain on 75 points. You can see. So that will be after 35 matches. So game on, but it's much easier for it's going to remain three matches in La Liga, 3 matches. Of course, that will be 15 points all for grabs. But you don't say you don't say Barcelona not being able. Of course, that will be a 13-point gap. Because 75. Oh, sorry, that will be a 7-point gap. So that will be a 7-point gap. Still very a whole lot to play for, but Barcelona can still start celebrating. 7-point gap is not an easy gap to actually just connect with a free scoring Barcelona side. So far so good. Barcelona has scored 95 goals this season. 95 goals this season, and of course also considered 35. That is 95 to 35. That's a goal difference of 60 goals. A goal difference of 60 goals. So that's the way it is right now. Scored 95, considered 35. In the league, only Athletic Club has considered less goals. Athletic Club has considered actually 26 goals this season. That's the way it is. But we'll be going back there for the second half of the match. But not without telling you how it's going in other matches. Let's say it's going in other matches. So many matches have been concluded. You have, of course, the second half has already started, but we'll join shortly. We'll join shortly. We'll be joined shortly. Don't forget, just concluded also in the Bundesliga. You have Bayer Leverkusen 1, and then of course uh, Borussia Dortmund 4. That was how it ended. That was how it ended in that match. So, but at the end of the match, let's just quickly connect with this match. At the end of the match, we will be talking more about what is going on, what is going on, what is going on in other leagues. We'll be talking about what is going on in other leagues. Don't forget, as it is right now, you know, Kylian Mbappe is actually on his 26th goal of the season. You know, one more than that man, Robert Lewandowski, who is on the bench today. And then, of course, Robert Lewandowski is second. And then you have Ante Budeme of Osasuna with 18 goals. And then also Rafinha on 18 goals as it is right now. Rafinha is also on 18 goals. So that's easy. Let's just quickly connect, with the match and see what are they playing. What are they playing? What are they playing? Because the Real Madrid players must be furious. That what is going on. So it still remains so nice one. Oh, the Ferran Torres. So Chouameni, and then to Lucas Vasquez. Vinicius, did not control but that very well. Two Real Madrid players, really in front there. Modric, Kubasi, who actually came out for Modric. Real Madrid will not want to. They won't want to lose this match. All right, Farhan Bellingham. Okay. Rafinha. Okay. In touch with the ball. Lamine Yamal. Blocked by Fran Garcia. Oh my goodness. Lamine Yamal with the ball again. Lamine with the shots, ball straight into the hands of Thibaut Courtois. Into the hands of oh no, sorry, the ball goes not in the hands of Thibaut Courtois, but over the bar. All right, Thibaut Courtois to take the goal kick, and then with his left leg kicks the ball out. Okay, foul from behind. Ferran Torres fouled from behind by Raul Asensio. Raul Asensio gets a yellow card. Raul Asensio, third yellow card of the season. So he fouls Ferran Torres from behind. I said these Barcelona players, they need to take it easy. They need to be very, very careful. Oh, that was it wasn't really, that was a wicked, very wicked foul. Then Frankie Jong had to go and Speak to him in the face. Mr. Man, we kick our player like that. And then Bellingham had to. The match between Liverpool and Arsenal, will be starting anytime very soon. You have Chouameni with the yellow, Raul Asensi with the yellow. Be very careful. Be very careful if you don't want to pick a red card. That's Real Madrid players. Okay. The free kick about to be taken. Rafinha. Well dealt with. Okay, back. Updates. Frankfurt versus St. Pauli. Frankfurt versus St. Pauli is just starting and a goal has been scored. Eintracht Frankfurt 1, St. Pauli 0. Frankfurt 1, St. Pauli 0. So that's the way it is. All right. Okay. Rafinha is away here. Lamine scores. Is that an offside? I can see the referee Alejandro Hernandez with his hands up. I think it's an offside. It's an offside. Rafinha was, I think, offside there. Rafinha was offside. So that could have been 5. All right. Rafinha is smiling. These people. We will not take it easy with you guys today. All right. That's Geramati. Real Madrid are not finding a way. They are not finding a way out of this. Real Madrid, what can they do? Pedri, De Jong now. Way to Rafinha. Dani Olmo, because plays it over the bar. No, Dani Olmo has been dropping deep. And then of course the goal kick for Real Madrid. So it be right now. High level football. That's the way they are, that's the way it is now. But the Real Madrid players, yes, it's El Clasico. All right. Yellow card to Inigo Martinez. That was so. That was a rough one on Jude Bellingham. And then they won't let him go. Whoa! That was a very dangerous play from Inigo Martinez. All right, free kick. So that's Barcelona's second yellow. First to any of the players that is on the field. Valverde. Modric gives it back to Valverde. Yamal from moves. Yamal versus Frangazia. Vinicius. Kylian Mbappe. Oh! Plays it, goes just goes beyond the far post. Nice one by Mbappe. That was did the hand of Chesney touch that ball? All right, Pau Kubasi on the floor. I think they really turned him there. And then the former can see Alejandro Balde warming up. See Alejandro Balde warming up. Maybe to take over from Eric Garcia. So. Okay, so that's that offside by Rafinha. Then of course the VAR is trying to justify that Wakubasi was going on. Okay, Alejandro Balde likely to come for Gerard Martin on the left flank. That's a good player himself. Balde is back. Gerard Martin is out. Christensen goes in. He's out. Gerard Martin is out. Kubasi is out. Balde in. Gerard Martin and Kubasi. So you have Christensen. Christensen is in, and then of course Alex Bardi also in. So that's where it is. Pau Kubasi out, and then Gerard Martin out. So you have Christensen in, and then of course Alex Bardi also in. Couldn't connect with that ball from Rafinha. Couldn't connect with that ball from Lamine Yamal. Okay, thank you. Nice cross from Lamine Yamal. So. You have Frangasia. Oh, that's Christensen. Nice one from Christensen. That's it's a throw-in. Throw-in to quickly taken. Is anybody offside there? That's always a throw-in. Throw-in. Mbappe. The Real Madrid throwing right now, Mbappe is not understanding this. So, it's the way it is. It's the way it is. The way it is. It's still Real Madrid 2. Okay, that ball properly gathered by Szczesny. uh, so it's still, like I mentioned, Real Madrid. Right there at the Estadio Olímpico Luis Companys, you have Barcelona 4, and then Real Madrid, Real Madrid 2. So that's the way it is. Remember it finished earlier. Leganes 3, Espanyol 2. Now still to come, you have Athletic Club versus Deportivo Alaves, and Real Betis versus Osasuna. You're gonna have that. So, of course, you have Real Madrid seem to have, I think, they've made a change at halftime, because Luka Modric is already in, and then you have two players already out for Real Madrid. You have Arda Güler and then Brahim Diaz. Arda Güler is already out, and then you have Brahim Diaz as coming for him as Brahim Diaz, and also you have Dani Ceballos. He's already out. Dani Ceballos is out, and then you have Luka Modric. And then you have Luka Modric right there. Modric is right there. So that's the way it is for the changes. Also, you have for Barcelona, Alejandro Balde is also in to replace Pau Kubasi, and Andres Christensen. Yeah, is also coming to replace Gerard Martin. So that is the way it is right now. With the match as it is, and you also understand that Kylian Mbappe, as it is right now, is the highest goal scorer. Highest goal scorer in the La Liga, because he scored 2 goals earlier. That is his 25th and then 26th goal in La Liga. While also you have Rafinha has also scored 2 goals in this match, and is on 18 goals as it is right now. So, but let's go back. Referee Hernandez has, of course, made the right call so far in this match, and then as it is, it's Barcelona 4 and then Real Madrid 2. Barcelona 4, Real Madrid 2. So Rafinha, Lamine Yamal on the edge of the box on the edge of the Real Madrid box. Inigo Martinez. That's a foul by Bellingham on Pedri, and then so far this season, it's a very terrible situation for Real Madrid. Very terrible situation for them. Playing 4 games against Barcelona, and if they go ahead to lose this one, that means they would have lost all the 4 goals they played against. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's it's a corner kick for Barcelona. That's I think their 9th corner of this season, of this match. That's if I'm right. And then Yamal is going there to take the corner. Because before the match, before the match, Lamine Yamal was saying, "Our greatest glory." That's what he wrote on IG. Said, "Our greatest glory is not in ever falling, but in rising." 16 minutes updates in Bundesliga. 16 minutes. Frankfurt versus St. Pauli. And Sempoli have taken the lead against Eintracht Frankfurt. Frankfurt scored in the first minute, and then all of a sudden they are behind Frankfurt. Ferran takes a shot, but blocked by Fede Valverde. Who knows if if that ball had gone through? Who knows if it could have gone beyond the Thibaut Courtois again? So it's a corner to. This is the 10th corner kick for Barcelona. 10th corner kick for Barcelona, and Real Madrid have not even had one corner. Corners. Alright, corner picks Thibaut Courtois picks up his ball, and then you see we don't see Real Madrid. Real Madrid is a top club, but you've not seen them. As Thibaut Courtois broken his back, this is something else. You don't see Real Madrid. You're expecting they have been waiting for counter attack. When are they going to put some strings of passes together? And they're going to put some strings of passes together and put this ball in the net. Right. So I think Thibaut Courtois is getting some attention right here. Just moments ago we told you in the Bundesliga, it's you have that Frankfurt versus St. Pauli, and then Frankfurt won St. Pauli 2 already. Thibaut Courtois is up, and then he kicks out the ball. So you have the striking position. You also have Hendrick. You have Hendrick on the bench. So already Adagula is out, and then what's happening right here? It's still the 66th minute right here between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Barcelona 4, Real Madrid 2. Yes, Barcelona 4, Real Madrid 2. You all know already that so far this season, in the first match, you had a Real Madrid, that's which also happened to. That's goal kick. Vinicius is not happy. He's unhappy with. He feels he should get a free kick or maybe a yellow card. So, but that was it. I think that was an intelligent foul there by Eric Garcia. So, Eric Garcia. So. All right, Asensio. Raul Asensio against Rafinha, and then the ball has gone for a throw-in. Oh. Wow, the Barcelona players are putting the strings. Of course, you always know them with the possession football. Of course, Christensen, Rafinha, Ferran. I think it was even an offside to Ferran there. So it's an offside to him. No, it doesn't look like an offside. But I think he couldn't control. He didn't control that ball as Fran Torres didn't control that ball well there. So That's no, that's so unfortunate. That's not good for him. For a striker of his stature, of his caliber, that's not good for him. He didn't control that ball well. All right, Baldi. Uh, Dani Olmo up. Fouled temporarily there by or fouled by Valverde as Dani Olmo. Uh, and then Carlo Ancelotti is saying, no, that's not a foul. It's just a charge. But it's been taken as a foul. Then the ball continues. So, Nico Martinez. Modric. Fouled. Baldi. Vinicius. Kylian Mbappe scores. Real Madrid have a go back. I think that's 4-3. 4-3. Well, you have to check there. I think VAR needs to check if Vinicius was offside there. Real Madrid is 89 minutes. Oh, is it 69 minutes? Mbappe has his hat trick, but you have to check. Was Vinicius offside there? I think it's going to be the goal. Is going to be the ball. Is going to be checked for possible offside by possible offside. So it's just so the goal stands. All right, so Baldi. Inigo Martinez. Oh, to Rafinha, but that was a long one. So it's 4-3. Barcelona 4. And then Barcelona 4. And then, of course, Real Madrid 3. Mbappe with his hat trick. Then, player scores a hat trick and then he's not even enjoying his hat trick. But they still have one. They have a good deficit for this match. So I think okay, Modric wins the ball back. I think Barcelona have taken their leg off the pedal so far. So taking the ball off the pedal so far in this second half. 71 minutes, Barcelona 4, Real Madrid. Real Madrid 3, Baldi. Oh, kicked out. De Jong, Rafinha, Bellingham tried to Baldi, back to Pedri. Oh, okay. So, I think free kick against Frankie De Jong, and then Lamine Yamal with a shot, but parried, blocked by Thibaut Courtois. All right, Mbappe dispossessed. You think the Barcelona players are not really playing up to their are not playing up to their strength. You expect them to play even far better than this. So that's the way. But the way it is right now, it's Barcelona for Real Madrid. Barcelona for Real Madrid. Real Madrid 3. So that's the way it is. So let's see what's going on. Hopefully we see. Uh, let's see what's going on there. Hey. That's it. So we see how it's gonna go. Is That's where it's going to go. So it's like I mentioned, it's Real Madrid, Barcelona for Real Madrid 3. So uh we have once again we talked about let's talk about the lineup for both sides. Barcelona, you have was Chesney in post. You have of course Eric Garcia, and then of course Pau Kubasi has been changed, and then Alex Balde has come in his place. Alex Balde has come in his place, and then you also have on the pitch you have Inigo Martinez, and then Gerard Martin also started, but Andres Christensen has replaced him, and then you also have Frankie on the pitch. You have Frankie De Jong, you have Pedri, you have Lamine Yamal, you have Dani Olmo, you have Rafinha, you have Ferran Torres, you have yes, you have Ferran Torres. So that's with that. So for Real Madrid, you have imposed, you have Thibaut Courtois, you have Fran Garcia, you have Raul Asensio, you have Aurelien Tchouameni there, you have Lucas Vasquez. As it is, we had Dani Ceballos, who has been changed. Dani Ceballos has been changed with Luka Modric, and then you also have Federico Valverde. You have Adagula, who has been replaced there by Brahim Diaz. You have also Jude Bellingham. You have Vinicius Junior, and then you have Kylian Mbappe, who has scored a hat trick already. Who has scored a hat trick already. So that's the way it is. Kylian Mbappe has scored a hat trick, and he has taken his goal to 27 goals in La Liga this season. 27 goals in La Liga this season for Kylian Mbappe. So thanks for being there. Thanks for being there. So of course, so far this season, whatever this match ends like this, for if it ends like this, for for Barcelona, it's going to be Barcelona will be on 82 points, 82 points, and then that means they would have had 26 wins, 4 draws, and then 5 losses all season. That's what it's going to mean. So they will be on 82 points, and then of course they have scored 95 goals, and then of course conceded 36. So the goal difference will be a goal difference of 59. Real Madrid will be on 75 points. It will remain on 75 points. If this match ends like this, they will be on 75 points with a win of 23 wins, 6 draws, and then of course also 6 losses. Having scored so far this season, they've scored 70. They've scored 72 goals. They've scored 72 goals, and then of course having considered 4 so far today, that means they would have considered 37 goals. That's not good for a top team like Real Madrid. It's not good for a top team like Real Madrid. You know, conceding 37 goals and then having 75 points. That's this thing. And then so far, don't forget they've played 4 times this season. They've played 4 times this season. And the first leg of La Liga, you have Real Madrid 4. You had Real Madrid nil, Barcelona 4. And then the second time they met in the Spanish Super Cup is Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 5. Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 5. It's 8 minutes. It's 80 minutes. 80 minutes is still Barcelona 4. And then Barcelona 4 and Real Madrid 3. There's a conversation going on. I think VAR, Aurelien Tchouameni may be in some kind of trouble as it is right now. Aurelien Tchouameni may be in some kind of trouble. Maybe in trouble right now. So they've met so far this season. Met 4 times. The first time it was Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 4, and then at the right there at the El Estadio Santiago Bernabeu, the goalkeeper is already having a look. Is that a handball? Is that a handball by Aurelien Tchouameni? Is that a handball? VAR is having a look. Is having a look. And what is the referee going to say? Because it could be a penalty and a red card as well. If it comes, it's looking like a penalty. It's looking like a penalty. It's looking like a penalty, but the referee, Alejandro Hernandez, he's coming and he's saying that he's not. They've overturned the penalty. It's not a penalty, and Hans Flick is having a laugh, a real laugh here. That what exactly? You know, this looks to us like a penalty. It looks like a penalty, but Alejandro Hernandez is saying no penalty, no penalty. I think that's offside. And then back to Wojciech Szczesny, kicks the ball out. I think you doing it looks like someone is trying to please Real Madrid right here, because you have Lamine Yamal with the ball. Of course, if that had been taken as a penalty, definitely is going to. Hendrick is about to come on for Real Madrid, and Lucas Vasquez is coming out. They are throwing everything into this match. Hendrick has come in. So Hendrick has come in for Real Madrid right here. All right, Rafinha. Who is there? Nobody. Oh, nice cross from Rafinha. Parried out by Thibaut Courtois, but nobody was there. Oh, okay. That's fourth right there. Who did he replace? Probably somebody is trying, like we said, somebody is trying to please Real Madrid here. Lewandowski is walking, and then Lewandowski may come in anytime soon. Vinicius is there. Vinicius with the shot, but straight into the hands of Szczesny. Fort is there. So Ferran. So it's about Courtois easily gathers his ball. Possession 74-26. Someone has a yellow. Is that Pedri? Modric sends the ball over the post top and then to Kylian Mbappe. Of course, deflected, blocked. And then that's Pedri. Pedri jogging forward. Pedri to Yamal. And then Yamal tries to go back. I think, so far in this half, Barcelona has not, they are soft pedaling, take their leg off the pedal, and then Real Madrid will seriously, hungrily would want to do everything to score, and then at least to put themselves back in the title race. If they don't win, maybe to get a draw. Rafinha with a shot, but has gone for no kick for Real Madrid. Vitor Munoz is coming in, and Vinny Jr. Vitor Munoz going for Vinny Jr. It's 87 minutes, and then Vitor Munoz has come to replace Vinny Jr. And then you see Ferran Torres is coming out. Ferran Torres is coming out and coming to be replaced by Gavi. That's a Ferran Torres, good one, Ferran Torres. And then replaced by Gavi. Mbappe. Wow. Who is this? Blasted a one-on-one with the goalkeeper and then you blasted that wide. That's Vitor Munoz. Oh my goodness. Vitor Munoz having an opportunity and blasting wide. Already you see Chesney was already on the floor. Could have just placed that ball beyond Chesney. But oh my goodness. So and I think is getting a medical attention. As Vinny Jr. is getting medical attention right there. So throwing, headed by Gavi, and then it should throw in for Real Madrid. Shots so far in this match 19 to Barcelona and 7 to. Alright, Inigo Martinez sends the ball out. Here's the ball to Chesney. Inigo Martinez on the floor. Hendrick fouls. Oh. Okay. So Chesney plays the ball out. It's already 90 minutes, and then of course 6 minutes has been added. 6 minutes added time. Okay. Femin. Gavi. Gavi shot blocked by Frangazia. Mbappe, is he onside or offside? All right, Mbappe shot blocked, by Chesney. That will be the save of the season. I think. You think? Oh, Mbappe is not offside. I think he was kept onside by Inigo Martinez right there. But that was a very nice save by Chesney. And then Real Madrid get a corner. You get a corner. Luka Modric about to take the corner. 91 minutes. Oh. Offside. I think offside to Tchouaméni. And then they said he almost went in right there. But it's offside to Aurelien Tchouaméni. Offside to Tchouaméni. You know. It ended in the net, but Tchouaméni, it was a nice header. Okay. Oh, of course, it was headed by Tchouaméni, but Kylian Mbappe offside. Kylian Mbappe is offside. Oh, so Mbappe will be blaming himself. Why was it there? Why am I here? Why was I here? Oh, so offside. 92 minutes. Foul. Foul by Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz on Gavi. I think the Barcelona players on the bench are smiling like him, you know. So, okay, who's gonna take this? Femi brings it down. All right. Is you see Mr. Laporta right here, but you can't see the Real Madrid club president, Mr. Florentino Perez. So far this season, 4 times have they played. 3 times has Barcelona won. Will Barcelona win this fourth tie? It's 4-3 already. And then, oh my goodness, that's a foul. There's a foul on Alex Balde. So, on Inigo Martinez. And then he's just smiling. What's going on there? Oh. This is going to be serious. Definitely, of course, for Real Madrid. Oh my goodness, for Real Madrid, this is a terrible one to take. Terrible one to take. Losing. It's in the net! Oh my God! Barcelona 5, Real Madrid 3. Hey! Too bad. So bad. Barcelona 5, Real Madrid 3. Fermin Lopez. And then the Real Madrid players are tired. Of the Barcelona players, they are tired. What in the world is this? Why do we have to go through this in the hand of these small La Masia boys? Travis Scott is excited. The Barcelona players are excited. The Barcelona bench is excited. They took their leg off the pedal a bit in the second half. Oh my goodness. Fermin Lopez worked hard. Oh my goodness. Thibaut Courtois, 5 goals. Oh my goodness. 5 goals going beyond Thibaut Courtois. Is this a keeper in basket? Akpere. Oh, to come and win, Lenny. Ah. Oh goodness. You can see excitement. Barcelona can begin to start celebrating. Unbelievable. Kylian Mbappe. I think I think that there's a check by VAR for a possible handball. Okay, the referee is about to make a decision. Okay, so Fermin Lopez's goal has been cancelled. It will not stand. It will not stand. I think there might be another opportunity. Oh, Rafinha got an opportunity to score an hat-trick, but he lobs it high. All right, it's over. It's over, and deservedly. I can see a handshake between Travis Scott and Mr. Laporta. A hug between Mr. Carlo Ancelotti and Hansi Flick. I see a hug between Thibaut Courtois and Lamine Yamal. I say Kylian Mbappe is down, unhappy. A hat-trick, but a loss for him. He scored a hat-trick, but it is a loss for him. Oh my goodness. Hendrik is standing alone here. He doesn't know what's happening. And then, of course, the fourth El Clasico of the season. The fourth El Clasico of the season. 4 El Clasicos, 4 wins for Barcelona. No win for Real Madrid. No win for Real Madrid. This is a terrible situation. A very, very terrible situation for Real Madrid. 4 El Clasicos, 4 losses for Real Madrid. 4 losses for Real Madrid. It's a very terrible one for them. And then how is it going to go? Where do we start from? We start from the 4 matches. So, 1 game, 7 goals. Could have been 8 different disallowed goals. I think rather, the referee Alejandro Hernandez handled this in a matured manner, so not to give unnecessary penalty. He did not give unnecessary penalty. He did not, of course, unnecessarily send Aurelien Tchouameni off on 2 occasions. On 2 occasions, you think Aurelien Tchouameni could have been off, but the referee was quite matured, and then decided to just stick to the plan. But whichever way it goes, tried to be soft on the Real Madrid players, but they have nothing to complain about. That's Real Madrid. They have nothing to complain about. They lost this game honorably. One and one. Ìyà yìí tó, ìyà yìí tó, ìyà yìí tó, ó bá wọn lára mọ̀. Okay, all right. Deservedly, it was a win for Barcelona in this match. Full time at the Estadio Olímpico Luis Companys for Real Madrid, for Barcelona. What was I about to say? For Barcelona and 3 Real Madrid. A hat-trick for Kylian Mbappe, but the hat-trick resulted in a loss for his team. So what exactly? We said 4 times this season did Barcelona play Real Madrid. 4 times this season did they lose against Barcelona. 4 times did Real Madrid lose against Barcelona. What exactly happened? What exactly happened? So how did the losers go? We said Real Madrid in the first leg of a Clásico in La Liga. Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 4. In the second time they met, that was in the Spanish Super League, in the Spanish Super Cup. It was a Spanish Super Cup on January 12, 2025. In the final of the Spanish Super Cup, it was Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 5. Rafinha scored a brace. Lamine Yamal scored 1. Lewandowski a penalty, and Alejandro Balde scored 1. But Wojciech Szczesny picked up a red card in that match in the 56th minute. But whichever way, whether red card or not, it was Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 5. That man Wojciech Szczesny, taking up, chopping 3 goals tonight. But his coach said, I know that Szczesny, takes, he takes this more. He's just more. Oh man, Wagner. That was what his coach Hansi Flick said. We're gonna come back to that. But whichever way it is, that was the second El Clásico of the season. Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 5. But in the third El Clásico of the season, that was in the Copa del Rey final on April 26. That was just recently. April 26, 2025, Copa del Rey final. It was Barcelona 3, Real Madrid 2. It was going to be about 2-2. But in extra time, that man they called Jules Koundé came up out of nowhere and sends the ball beyond Thibaut Courtois. And then, of course, it ended Barcelona 3, Real Madrid 2. And then, of course, Barcelona picking up the Copa del Rey for the season. That's the Copa del Rey for the season. But now, the fourth El Clásico of the season, which is today, the 11th of May 2025. That's the second leg in La Liga. What happened? Barcelona 4. Barcelona 4. Real Madrid 3. What happened? In the 5th minute, Real Madrid scored a penalty. And then, of course, in the 14th minute, Real Madrid, that's Kylian Mbappe, scored the second. After scoring the first 3 penalty, he scored the second, making it 2-0 just in the 14th minute. And, of course, Real Madrid must think that even if it's a draw or a win, we can win this match. But where in the 19th minute, Eric Garcia headed home beyond Thibaut Courtois, and it was 2-1. And then before we knew it, in the 32nd minute, it was Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal scored, and it was 2-2. And then in the 34th minute, just 2 minutes later, it was Rafinha, and got an assist from Pedri. And then, of course, it became 3-2. But before the end of the first half, Rafinha scored his second of the night, and of course, is 18th in La Liga for the season. Don't forget, Lamine Yamal also has 13 goals in the Champions League, tied on goal with that man Serhou Guirassy of Borussia Dortmund. And then, of course, they are both on 13 goals in the Champions League, top goal scorers in the Champions League. And then, of course, that was Rafinha scoring. It became 4-2. But the goals are not over. In the second half, exactly in the 70th minute, you had this man they call Kylian Mbappe completing his hat trick, and then of course it became 4-3, 4-3. But it looked like, of course, Barcelona took their legs off the pedal in the second half, as they did not make a serious. Of course, they tried. There was a handball, a claim for handball, but way in the second half. But the referee said penalty cancelled, and it remained like that until the 90. Then the 6 minutes of extra time, when Femi Lopez slid the ball beyond, fire the ball beyond Thibaut Courtois. But leading up to that goal, the referee said there was a handball by Femi Lopez. So it ended Barcelona 4, and then of course Real Madrid 3. That is El Clasico 4 this season, and 4 win in El Clasico for Barcelona this season. So I'll just read, of course, read the statistics. Shots on target, you have 9 for Barcelona and 5 for Real Madrid. And of course, possession, it ended 68% for Barcelona and 62% for Barcelona and 38% for Real Madrid. And of course, corner kicks, Barcelona had 10 corner kicks and Real Madrid had just 2 corner kicks. Offside 1 for Barcelona, 5 for Real Madrid. Fouls 16 for Barcelona and 15 for Real Madrid. Yellow card 4 for Barcelona, 3 for Real Madrid, and then for goalkeeper saves for 5 for Real Madrid, and then 2 for Barcelona. So that is how the game ended. I think we still have enough time. We have enough time to actually say what the table is looking like right now. Of course, Barcelona moved to 82 points on the table with a goal difference of 60, and then of course having scored 96 goals, having scored 96 goals. Also, sorry for that. Having scored 96 goals, and then having scored 96 goals, considered 36. So that is the way it is. That is the way it is. That's the way it is. So that is Barcelona actually leading the goal chart. Barcelona leading on the goal chart. They've scored 96 goals this season, 96 goals, and then of course considered 36. So that is the way it is. While Real Madrid have Real Madrid are on Barcelona is on 82 points, while Real Madrid are on 75 points. That is a 7-goal difference. So Real Madrid are in second position, definitely. And second position, they're in second position with they're in second position with 75 points, while Barcelona are on 82 points. Of course, Atletico Madrid are on 70. Atletico Madrid are on 70 points, while Athletic Club are on 61 points. Of course, already this season you have already Real Valladolid have already been relegated. So they have already been relegated. So while Las Palmas, Leganes, Alaves, and Girona are not safe yet from relegation. So that's the way it is. So thank you so much for joining us on this transmission. Hope to see you during the week. Hope to see you during the week. Thank you so much. So it's been a lovely evening. Oh my goodness, it's been a lovely evening. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us right here. It's been a lovely evening right here, covering the El Clasico between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much. Whoa. Hope to see you some other time. Thank you so much. Yeah.